that's the thing. As good as they look at times, there is still a lot of slippage. And the slippage is not stuff that is obvious on the surface. There's rotational issues. They don't have the size that they typically have. So I do think there are limitations. They're just very good in the ACC this year. Not as good as the team they had last year, no doubt.
You know, Nate Laszewski's been really quiet, but Cormac Ryan has picked up the slack. Laszewski's only taken one shot. Wow. And this Notre Dame offense, Coach K anticipated that it could give his defense, his young defense, some problems. They had to recover a little bit after the Notre Dame game, and it's one that makes you move. It's one that makes you have to be alert. And Notre Dame has been very effective. Jalen Johnson hits another one from out.
It was still a season, a year and change before Roger Maris would break the record. I mean, 1960 is so long ago, neither one of us was born yet. First televised Olympics in North America. I mean, it really is remarkable. 153 consecutive. When doubt, go down to that guy. Brooks has had a good game, but misses here.
Yeah, you think that Garrison Brooks would want to power that ball more toward the bucket rather than settle for a turnaround jumper fading away.
All of his 10 coming early. Good catch in traffic by Wendell Moore.
But just a tough pass to be able to make.
And Jalen Johnson not volley. Roach with a couple of crossovers off to Johnson for three. Got it.
Christmas holiday, because they wouldn't be able to play when they got back. They'd essentially have to quarantine their team. We're being advised by our government not to travel over the holiday, and yet these players are traveling. The NCAA told us we would never play in bubbles because they're amateurs, and we're playing in bubbles, and all these players are.
Mike Krzyzewski has been very successful mining the fertile basketball grounds of Chicago, Illinois. DJ Stewart is the latest and greatest. Finally, something goes in deep for Jalen Johnson.
Stewart does well there to recover after the bad pass. Makes up for his mistake. Floats that one toward Williams. Kicks it out. Johnson. And Johnson hits the three.
He's showing us everything.
National radio broadcast for Duke, North Carolina. And in one of the display cabinets, there was a pair of shoes, whether they were Bobby Hurley's or Grant Hill's. I don't know. They look like grass cutters, man. They were these.
Isaiah Wong. He's added muscle from his freshman year to this year, and that was on display there. Nice.
Off the steal. Johnson punches it. In the country in free throws attempted.
Well, a lot of that has to do with their youth. So you consider that oftentimes young players want to attack with the jump shot, but Jalen Johnson.
It's not that time.
Do I need to pull my Captain Obvious guy over here from my office? Because I have one. I stole one from Bubbleville.
Jalen Johnson on the.
Watch this game, Reese. It's probably going to be close down the stretch. Both teams playing pretty well, but it's a great experience for Duke to find a way to close out a game, and that's the transition opportunities.
Michigan State 1 for 6 from the floor with 3 turnovers and 5 fouls, and now they're 1 out of 7 shooting. Johnson powers to the bucket.
Brought Rocket Watts back into the ball game.
They need to get a quick shot up. Had just 3 seconds out of the timeout. Jalen Johnson trying to in
the second half.
Yeah, we're at a point where if he does not touch the ball on offense, then something's wrong. He needs to touch it.
He's got it now. Irish down 4. John, to be honest, he's keeping him in it.
Yeah, he is. He is. Their offense is keeping him in it.
And Duke surges back up by 2. What answer does Alvarado have? Ball screen from Wright. Now he's working on Johnson. By him to the basket. Blocked, but Wright gets it back. Moses Wright inside.
Gotten away with a travel, but he'll knock it down for the first bucket of the night for the Blue Devils.
That was a really big Euro step. Whatever it was, he covered a lot of ground.
A lot of traffic underneath. The ball is stripped away. CC action on the ACC network a week from Saturday. A rejection for Champagny. And then a block at the
first half. Can Duke cut this down to a two-possession game?
Roach has the last 7 for Duke. DeSumo hangs, flips it inside. Colburn got it blocked.
Tagging the rebound.
Thought Moore could have shot that one on the right side.
Tark thought about the three. Instead, toward the rim. Johnson with the big-time rejection. And then comes down with the rebound. Goldwire looking for Wendell Moore. Instead, it's Tark. And Johnson is there to clean things up.